Hello everyone and welcome to Stitching Ain't Easy. My name is Ashley. Thank you all so very much for joining me today. Okay, I'm so excited about today's video. My goodness gracious. So excited in fact that I just did the yarn haul for this video. I already filmed that sneak peek of what's to come, I guess. Fun things. So alright, anywho, so we went to Branson on vacation and we went to a local yarn store while we were there. I have never really been to a local yarn store. Whenever we were going to Louisiana all the time, there was one there that I really wanted to stop at, but it was like every time it was either like already closing by the time we finally got to Louisiana, or it was gonna like a whole day thing like with my treatment and it would be closed, or like the next morning it would have been open, but it's like we usually want to just get up and head home because it was a long drive, and so like no one wants to just hang out until 11, you know. So I've never really been to, speaking of whatever, I have my Mardi Gras pants on. Anyway, speaking of Louisiana, but yeah, so we never did stop. They have them, you know, in like Tulsa and like, you know, Joplin, like big stores or big towns near me and all that stuff. I've been to like a local fabric store. I don't feel like that's the same in our, you know, little bubble. I like fabric, but I don't feel like that's the same as yarn. So I was overjoyed to go check this out. Went with my mama. While the kiddos all went to Silver Dollar City. I can't just say it normally, I'm sorry. Went to Silver Dollar City. And so they all went and had them a really fun time. Got to ride the coasters. So the kiddos and Derek went, so they each had a riding buddy. Math is fun. And my mama and I went to the yarn store and got manicure. I got a manicure. We both got pedicures. We just walked around and shopped. That's yeah, went to the super cool hippie store that I talked about. Had a really fun day. So the store that I'm gonna talk about, y'all are gonna see, I'm not just gonna talk, y'all get to go. The store is, let's do this right, have our little billboard and stuff, make it right for her. Celia's Samplers. So, alright, Celia Samplers in Branson. It's on Shepherd of the Hills Expressway. I mentioned this in my yarn haul video or whatever. It's down past the Red Lobster. You keep going. Don't go all the way to the next intersection. Keep going down the hill. Alright, on your left. There's a convenience store over there too. So anyway, past Shoji's. Like, keep going. So anyway, yes. So we went, it was a super cool store. We decided what we wanted first, and then my mom asked if she would let me film, and she was so sweet and said yes, which was just like, thank you so much, because I didn't know, and you know, you never know, like people want you looking at your stuff or whatever, and so, you know, kind of told her the deal, and you know, that my friends would like to see her beautiful store. And that way, in case you guys are in the area, y'all can stop in, you know, get you some super cool yarn too, because she had some really amazing deals. So the front of the store is all like cross stitch and embroidery and things like that. The back store is all yarn and things like that. This was, I mentioned this in the yarn video too, I feel like I'm repeating myself, but this was like the first day, and so we went to this place before we went to the Wool House, which is where I got the punch needle stuff, needle punch, whichever, I keep getting them swapped, whichever one it is, with the cat. So I wasn't at all looking at like embroidery floss or like thread or like rings or anything at all like that. It was just like yarn, laser beam type focus. The next day we did this, and then I was kind of like, oh, because who knows, she may have had stuff, but I'm just going to sneak peek this for the second time. It's just the same video as I already filmed, I feel like. So this is what side you work on, and then this is what your work looks like. So this is my black cat, and he's going to have pumpkins and this below it is a barn. It's way cool. So the lady at the wool house, her daughter designs these. These are two different stores I'm currently talking about. This is not the store that we're fixing to go into. This is a different store. But had I known, I could have checked out the things at Celia's Samplers, because I guarantee you she has stuff for that, because that was just such a cool store. So like a whole room full of cross stitch and embroidery type things, and then you walk in the back and it's 2 rooms of yarn, and it's so pretty and so lovely and just so good. So I thought I would take y'all along, because you find cool things, you share them with your friends. It's rude to keep them to yourself, you know what I mean? So anyway, I guess why not, without further ado, let's go to the yarn store, y'all. I'm so excited. So yeah, I don't know, I probably will just end this with the yarn store, just because I don't really know what else to say. Like I said, in my next video is all the yarn that we got from there, and some stuff, yarn that we got from Dick's 5 and Dime, because you can't go to Branson and not go to Dick's 5 and Dime. It's just, I'm pretty sure it's on like the list of things you must do, and I don't think they'll let you leave if you haven't gone. I don't know that for sure. I'm not saying they hold people there, but I'm not really sure that they're gonna let you just leave town and not go there, because it's the coolest store ever. Just saying. So anywho, and they had yarn. Told you it was cool. Told you. So anyway, so I'm probably just gonna say toodaloo at the end of this, and we'll just end it on super pretty yarn and all of those things, because I don't even really know what I took a video of. I was just excited and was just doing this, so it's gonna be a voiceover. I hope we get all the things in. There are some beautiful things I haven't seen. Quite a bit of wool, a lot of acrylic, a lot of really cool stuff. One thing that we did get was this ribbon yarn, which is way neat, and I'm going to work it up in this intro. It is too cool. And so it's just all these beautiful colors, and then this dazzle yarn, like just fun stuff. So anywho, but yeah, I have a yarn haul video with all of those things in it, but I just wanted, like, this, now we can see like all of the yarn, and that'll be cool. So alright, so like I said, without further ado, you guys, Celia's Samplers, local yarn store, Branson, Missouri. Okay, are y'all ready? Because I'm not sure I'm even ready. Check this haul out again. Oh my goodness. Okay, so starting with the threads, and then just look, yarn, y'all. Just yarn for days. Some more pretty threads. I thought about, I don't know, I still want to make that dang doily. We've discussed a doily now for like 2 years on this channel, but still haven't done it. I have thread. I don't need thread, you know what I mean? But anyway. Alright, hopefully I can see what all everything is. So she had some Super Saver, but also it just gets fancier from there. It's like these, and then it just, my goodness. We can just kind of enjoy together and check out things. Not sure if we'll be able to read everything. Chunks the wool, is that what that said? 100% wool maybe? I don't know. These were mega cakes. These were really neat. Very pretty. Everything was just so lovely. Look, I mean, just the colors, just the whole thing. I've never heard of that one before the Galway, but look at the greens and blues and purples. She had little clearance buckets about. Just so cool. Look at that, you guys, look at that. We can just enjoy this together. See, 50% off. That's what I'm talking about. Some whip bags for yarn, so you can buy yarn and then get a bag for your yarn. Also, we got a bag for our yarn that says her shop name. That's pretty cool. These were really neat. The sock yarns. Look how pretty. Just enjoy it together. My goodness gracious. So good. We could have stayed in here the whole day. See, look, sock yarn. We absolutely could have just hung out here the whole day. We were on a time crunch though, so yeah. But those neons at the bottom down there, oh, I know we're already past that, but let's just discuss those again. My goodness gracious. Look how pretty. These are some of her cotton yarns. goodness. Then bulky, well, there's some thinner yarns, and then up in the top right, I'm sure you guys saw that paradigm shift is way cool, but that up in the top right, there's like those kind of Bernat blanket type yarns. They were very cool too. Hot cakes, just like I said, you guys know the deal. I hope everyone took their Dramamine, but look at that beautiful shawl up there on the left. My goodness. These were really cool. I liked these a whole lot. The soft serve, super soft. Kind of reminded me of like ice cream yarn, I don't know, or LuLaRoe brand. I don't know if that's what they were going for, but super soft, just rainbowy goodness down there. And then Neuro yarns. So these all reminded me of Granny D. I'm just gonna be real with you. Saw some Neuro yarns. Look how beautiful though. My goodness. Just look at this. It's just like a little slice of happiness right here. I mean, a whole thing. My goodness. These are beautiful. I was too excited and didn't know where to go next. The problem I had while filming. Look at those. Oh my goodness. That rainbow right there in the middle, just lovely. Absolutely lovely. So yeah, I don't think I would have been able to decide on a Neuro yarn, so we left those. Just saying. But look at them all. I mean, I don't know how you could really decide. We did, but we were on a time crunch. I think that's the only reason we could. I'm just going to say it. Otherwise, it could have done some serious damage, and I'm not sure that it would have been a great deal. So those are really cool too, those like thicker yarns. And then look, just like Sleeping Beauty, the spinning wheel. Love it. Love it. Just like Sleeping Beauty. So there it is. Celia Samplers, Branson, Missouri. Just, my goodness gracious. So good. So good with that bathtub in the back. I don't know if y'all saw that, but keep an eye out for a way cool bathtub full of yarn, you guys. So this is where we got the Dazzle, and up there on the top left is the scarf that we're planning on making. My mom's working on one. I haven't got mine out yet, but yes. And at the end of this, there's a little clip of the basket that we got, and it's just kind of like her and I talking, but you guys can see the yarn that we purchased. And then I also have a yarn haul coming up for you all. But yeah, this right here, these were $3. This is where we had a whole lot of fun. This little basket right here. Just, I'm telling you, we could have spent the whole day. For real. I understand the fascination with local yarn shops. I get the whole thing. And I mean, I've pretty much understood it before, but yeah, it's good. We got these. Those were lovely. We got one of those each, and I'm going to make scarves with those. So pretty. See? Bathtub. Full of yarn. How cool is that? Okay, so I discussed the chartreuse green that I cannot stop thinking about. We're getting ready to see it. Check it out. There it is. There it is. You guys, Encore yarn. I don't know, but that green, that purple is pretty, but that green, y'all, that green, I can't stop thinking about it. All right. Thank you, Celia, so much for letting us come in your beautiful shop and make a video. You rock. Right. Thank you. All right. Our goodies. So we can go back and then do, oh my goodness.
Yeah, we'll show them.
Basket.